So the first thing that you really need to do is sand this down. And I can assure you, you are going to be sanding for a while. You need to sand it until it slides in and out easily. It needs to slide in and out very easily, just like a piston, just like that. Next, you're going to glue on the handle. Now you have a fair amount of glue for this project, so I definitely would use a liberal amount of glue. Definitely do not need to be conservative with the super glue here. But one thing you do need to make sure of is that you are gluing this end there you go, because this end is going to hold the material in right there, just like that. Try not to be messy and get super glue everywhere like me, but be prepared with paper towels just in case. Next, you'll be gluing on your spacer. I just put some glue here along the outside part. There we go. And then slide that spacer on down. I'm just going to hold it in place until it dries very well. Now there's a rubber washer that goes around this part here. Just need to super glue this top edge right here. Sorry, I'm not keeping it more in focus. This is a little more difficult to videotape and do than I thought it would be. And once you get the glue on, slide the washer down. Wipe off any excess. And make sure that dries really well. For this next part, there are 3 O-rings. Now you don't need all 3, but I'm really glad that they put more than one O-ring on there, because I already broke one when I was trying to mock put this thing together. So I'm glad they put more than one in there. So if you do happen to break one trying to slip your O-ring on, then no worries. You can use one of the other O-rings in the kit. You don't need all 3. So you just slip your O-ring over the end here. I say slip it. It's quite difficult. So this is the O-ring. Just putting a little bit of petroleum jelly on it. It's just going to make it a little easier to slip it on there. Hopefully. And those lovely gurgling sounds are my pug. Say wasabi. Oh, good grief, how did I get the first one on here? Oh, yeah, that's right, I broke one trying to get it on here. Okay, I'll be back when I get it on. As you can see, I damaged the O-ring some trying to get it on. I don't know if I have the wrong sized O-rings. Maybe they tossed the wrong size in the kit. I really don't think it should be this difficult to get the O-rings on. If they had given me the right size O-rings, yeah, it took me a good 10 minutes to try to slip that O-ring on, even with proper lubricant. I just don't think it should have been that difficult. I don't think that that little dent is gonna stop it from functioning properly. I guess we'll see if it'll stop it from functioning properly, but I don't think it'll cause any problems. But now that that's on, we can proceed. Next, we'll be gluing the plug. Don't really need a whole lot of glue, because it is super glue. It does squeeze out really fast, so just bear that in mind so you don't get it all over your table like I'm about to do. And again, if you do have a spill, just have a paper towel handy there to clean it up. Lastly, there is this little rubber looking piece. I don't know what it is, but it's a synthetic plastic piece. You're just gonna put a little piece of glue on it. It's got some kind of adhesive on it already, but it says you're gonna glue it, so I do presume they want you to use your glue for this as well. You're gonna glue the same side that you just glued. You see where I attempted to wipe off my glue a moment ago, and I have glued paper towel to the thing. So the point of this device is so that you can put a piece of char cloth in here, and it just works like a regular piston would in your car. You push down very hard and it's supposed to ignite. I do not have that in here. As you can see, I'm indoors, but if you created the device properly and you smoothed it down enough, you should be able to fairly easily just push down on your fire piston and get your desired results. So pretty simple design, and if I get the opportunity to use it, I will let you know how it goes.